7 proofs that Spinosaurus is in Jurassic World Dominion.
Now, in this video, I won't be counting unofficial fan-made videos and images. I will focus on solid proofs that he might appear in a new movie.
Credits to Swerve for some proof that I gathered from his Spinosaurus video. Definitely go check it out.
Now, I haven't gathered all the information from his video, so make sure to watch till the end.
So, let's begin.
So let's start off with the original detail that I noticed in the first trailer. When you look behind Alan in this scene in the first trailer, you can quite clearly see there's a Spinosaurus Skeleton replica behind him. Now I have pointed this detail out in my first trailer breakdown on my channel, but nobody actually watched that. Now I managed to gather more screenshots of that Spinosaurus Skeleton, and you can't deny that that's it. This could be a nice nod to Alan actually being chased by Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3, or it could actually tease us that Spinosaurus is going to be in this movie. Alan may have got more interested in Spinosaurus after Jurassic Park 3, so there's a high chance we're going to see him referring to him. Lots of you have probably already seen this image, but let's discuss it a bit more. This entire list is full of dinosaurs that are going to make appearance in Jurassic World Dominion. There's Giganotosaurus, Allosaurus, Dilophosaurus, Pyroraptor, Spinosaurus. Okay, this is big. Now, sources you derive from Twitter, credits to Proceed, and it has something to do with the Korean AR app, so source is pretty much reliable, and it's coming June 1st, so we'll try to break that down. Now we can't count this as a 100% solid proof because we don't know much about it, so let's just move on. For this one, credits to Swerve because nobody will actually figure this out without him. I don't think this one actually works anymore, but when you copy an image link from Dino Tracker and paste it in your search bar and example changed in a Pseudoceratops to Spinosaurus, this image would have popped up. If you're familiar with the Dino Tracker website, you would know that some species like Allosaurus have this background and their silhouette on their images. Now this is how Spinosaurus would have looked if he was in this image.
This took me so long to make. Please like the video.
Dino Tracker is pretty much a reliable source. We know that 100% because it's official Dominion and universal site, so we can rely on it. But they still haven't said like, hey, Spinosaurus isn't Dominion. We have just found this image and found it weird. We hope this means that we're gonna get some updates on Spinosaurus on this site. I mean, it's not logical for us to think it's a lag because that's not a lag. The only thing that we can get out of this is that they're planning to do something with the Spinosaurus, but we still don't know what. Anyway, let's just move on. Okay, now I can guarantee that all of you have seen this, but I have to mention it's just hilarious by this point how many times you're gonna see this scene. Okay, I'm a speedrun this one. In this scene, you can see something in the reflection that looks like Spinosaurus. For a second, you can guarantee that's Spinosaurus. These are the clear lines that I could have drew from this reflection. And if you want more information on this, just check out my video that I made like a week ago. It has everything in it. Moving on. Okay, probably haven't heard of this one. Okay, now I believe there was an interview with Laura Dern when she said that all the dinosaurs and all the characters are returning.
About this, except that it's kind of everyone, right? It's the reunion,
everyone.
And it's everyone who's ever been in the Jurassic world.
Yes, literally, and every dinosaur and maybe more. There are dinosaurs. Is that a spoiler? Hopefully.
I did not know.
She confirmed it. Okay, but in all seriousness, this is pretty much a good tease. Some of you are probably thinking this is nothing because she was just kidding, but let me explain. If you heard this from Jeff Goldblum, you probably wouldn't believe it. Why? Because he wasn't in Jurassic Park 3. On the other side, Laura Dern's character, Ellie Sattler, was really important in Jurassic Park 3. If there wasn't her, Alan Grant and others probably wouldn't have made it from Measles Sorna. I mean, when you hear that information about all the dinosaurs from Laura Dern, who was a part of Jurassic Park 3, you're yet to believe that Spinosaurus is actually going to make an appearance in this movie. I'm trying to say that cast from Jurassic Park 3
definitely know about Spinosaurus, and probably when they say dinosaurs, they probably think of Spinosaurus as the biggest dinosaur. They wouldn't have missed such a big thing like that. Okay, so we know that Jurassic Park is connecting to Dominion really heavily. We're gonna have Jurassic Park 3 pteranodons, probably ankylosauruses, and other species like Corythosaurus. And I love it. Just bringing those dinosaurs back just proves how they care about Jurassic Park franchise. And when you have Jurassic Park involved in entire this thing, you just can't forget about the Spinosaurus, the dinosaur that was considered the biggest in Jurassic franchise until this new Giganotosaurus thing. And when you're making a reunion of everything, literally everything, like Dilophosaurus is returning, you should return him. I bet not just fans are gonna love it. I think that other people are gonna love it too. And we haven't considered the option that Spinosaurus isn't going to make a big role in the movie, just like a cameo. Honestly, I know he can't have a huge role because of Giganotosaurus, but I would like to see it anyway in any shape or form. Now, if you want to explore this theory a bit more, go to Swerve's video. It's very long, but I highly recommend checking it out. Last one is by far the most interesting one. As you can see on the screen right now, there's a paper for Project Red Genesis on Easel Sorn. Now here it says that it's created in 1999, which is 2 years after the events of the Lost World, which makes sense because Spinosaurus wasn't in the Lost World, and the most sense would make that he was created after that movie. It doesn't say anything about the Spinosaurus, but this makes the most sense that Spinosaurus was in the Project Regenesis because of that. Now, what this proves is that Spinosaurus may have actually been created at Biosin. How crazy is that? Now, that would have explained why he wasn't in Ingen's list. He, Ceratosaurus, Corythosaurus, and Ankylosaurus probably were made by Biosin. Now, how have Biosin got to Site B? And how did it get that genome? We'll have to wait to get answers in Jurassic World Dominion. I just think the Project Regenesis will have to be explained even after Dominion, because it's so crazy, just instant. In my opinion, probably the best update on Spinosaurus we got so far. Well, that was a long one, people. Probably the longest video on my channel. Wait. Yeah, it is. I wasn't planning on showing off my voice, but when I got to this theory video, I literally had to. I probably wouldn't make more of these, like, voice videos that, I don't know why, they're just too long to make. I'll probably continue making fan-made TV spots. Leave a like, this took me a long time to make, please, I'm begging.